Hi, Sacred Souls. Welcome to my channel, Sacred Intuition 111. And I am very late. Anyways, I wanted to record an angel message and whatever is floating around in the ether and needs to come to you as of right now. So, since we have I just realized. What the heck? Oh no, I got the right card. Okay. I was like, what? I was like, no, we don't have the 21st of December. Well, anyway. So since we had the 22nd of November, sadly when I'm posting this, at least here in Zurich, it's not the 22nd anymore. But if you're in the United States, which is more likely, it is still the 22nd. Anyway, so 1122 stands for a great shift. And you know what? This is exactly what I've been feeling the past days. I have been seeing numbers 1111 and 222. And yeah, so this portal, the 2211 portal, was very much about personal growth, about spiritual development. I wouldn't be surprised if especially the new moon in Scorpio also helped with a major release, major clearing. And yeah, you're actually getting closer to manifesting your goals. It's about oneness. So this talks about union. And especially if you're on a counterpart journey, union is often associated with external union, like union with your counterpart. But before external union can take place, if that is in your contract, then you first have to acquire inner union. And that is what I think you have been achieving, or you're on the brink of achieving. And that is this major great shift that you're currently going through. I wouldn't be surprised if you have been releasing a lot of raw emotions. And you have been definitely closing out cycles. And this closing out of cycle, or the closing out of any kind of cycle that you might be stuck in, has led to like a new beginning. It seems like you're ready to take that jump. Okay, let's see. First, focus on the positive changes occurring due to your efforts. Then expand your horizons and permit yourself to try something new. So many positive shifts are in store for you. The world around you is changing in favor of your intentions. So, what this talks about, it is literally, it's up to you. Yeah, 21 and 12 was also a number that I kept seeing. Beautiful in itself because it says someone is watching over you, good fortune, unforeseen forces, and direction. Even if it seems like you're not making any meaningful progress, things are moving in the right direction. If you see this number, it's a sign that everything will work out in your favor and your dreams will come true soon. This is literally what is happening behind the scene. Get ready for like great blessings. I didn't see this actually before. Let me see. Okay, actually, I wanted to do a completely different reading on this, but since I've always been seeing 222 quite a lot, and we have also the twos and the ones coming up, as I described, and I felt guided also to use this tarot deck. This card fell out, and I wanted to do a separate reading on it. But for some reason, it seems like this card belongs in this angel message. And it's about the juggling act. And what I'm specifically hearing from your angels, your spirit guides, so your guardian angels, and especially if you have like someone who has passed on, or maybe even just recently transitioned, then this person is actually asking you to balance and in order to get ready for the alignment. But like I'm hearing like Carrie Underwood with Jesus, take the wheel. Take it from my hand. And this guardian angel that is by your side is actually telling you, trust me, let go. Let go and let me handle this. Let me help you balancing what is going on, okay? So we're gonna dive deeper into this, but I actually wanted to ask the blue owl, the Normand. Yeah, wow. It's about loyalty, but you know what? It's about the Ten of Cups. It's about your absolute emotional fulfillment that is coming in. And it's currently behind the scenes. It's being balanced out. This card didn't, yeah, like this new beginning. This new beginning that also comes as a hidden surprise through the transformation. Something, especially between the last full moon and this new moon, something has been set in motion. Or maybe it's between this new moon and the next full moon, which will be the next full moon is not in Sagittarius. So yeah, let's see. Yeah, what you don't see coming is some kind of communication. This is hidden. It is hidden from you. But it's also going to lead to some kind of balance, especially if you felt kind of deceived in some kind of shape or form. Yeah, this is holding the key. So double numbers like 22, 11, 33, like 22, sorry, 33, are very significant for you. Something is being worked out behind the scenes. Wow. Whoa. Okay. Yeah, like the block is being released. Especially if you're dealing with a counterpart, look at this. What you don't see is that like the divine is helping clearing this block. Yeah, there is a decision. There is also a decision coming your way. And that decision is going to, I'm hearing like your paths are crossing, or your path is crossing with someone who's going to hand you over the key to overcome something. Maybe if it's not necessarily about like a love connection, then it might be more about something that you love. Like for instance, some kind of project that you have your heart set on. But it could be anything that is filling you with love. Let's see. Tell us a little bit about the great shift. Well, they're keeping it exciting. No way. Guys, no flippin' way. The Lovers. The great shift is, and this is matching because the Lovers is also a choice card. And I said you are going to be presented with a decision that is holding the key. Oof. And it's about a situation that did break your heart in some kind of manner. Or even if it might not have been like a specific person that is tied to it, it could be a dream that didn't materialize as you expected. Or maybe your value wasn't seen or perceived. Now I'm hearing the sun goes down. Yeah, King of Swords, Page of Swords. I'm telling you, a King of Swords is going to send a message that has been crafted on for the longest time. It seems like this is a person or an energy that was involved in this kind of heartbreak. I mean, the clouds also talk about an ex. Okay, let's see. Oh, my fingers. Tell me about the it's up to you, like someone's watching over you as the angels. Interesting, that's only ever one card, and this it's always flipped over, the Magician. I'm telling you, you've transformed. You have risen. It seems like you haven't realized how much of a magician you have become. You might not think that your manifestations have materialized, and yet it seems like you're way closer than you think. Yeah, you think that you missed out, but you're moving out of this and you're working on this 10 of Pentacles, like the 5 of Cups, Chariot, 8 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, the World. This is leading to a whole new cycle. And this portal, this angel message that wants to reach you is, you've done it. Get ready for this great shift. Look, I see the Hierophant. I see the 8 of Wands, fast communication, travel, the Devil, Knight of Swords, 4 of Cups, Hermit, 4 of Swords. If this is about a love dynamic, then it seems like there is going to be an overflow of emotions, like very fast action. It seems like in this connection, there has been some harsh words that were exchanged, or at least they were directed from one person to the other. Even if it's not a love connection, there was something that really did cause you pain. Whether that was disappointment, whether this was outright sorrow. And it forced you into healing. It forced you into hermit mode. You isolated. But the time of you being alone, the time of you needing to recharge and being on your own, this is ending. This shift is coming. Now, tell me a little bit more. What do you need to hear? King of Pentacles, 6 of Wands. Like, honestly, if this is anything about the material world, then I'm telling you that whatever idea you have, whatever project that you're working on, you're going to get the recognition. You might have had to navigate some troubled waters, but you're coming out of it. Finally, land is in sight. You have been out on the sea, and what I'm getting with this is that your angels are actually saying that you've been so deeply involved with your emotional development and processing emotional trauma, emotional setbacks, that you are now finally reaching that safe harbor. You're getting the Ace of Pentacles. You are getting the recognition. And if this is about a love connection, then it is very likely that this King of Pentacles energy is going to enter your life. This is someone who's very reliable. This is someone who provides stability and security. This is someone with who you can weather a storm, whether this is in friendship or in love, right? This is someone who sees you as home as well. And this is someone who wants to see you win. This is someone who literally has your back as much as you will have their back. Okay, 5 of Cups, Ace of Swords. You're receiving communication, but whatever communication is coming in, it is about a 5 of Cups situation, something that you felt you missed out on. And that is giving, again, the crossroads energy. It's leading to the crossroads. Whatever communication is coming in with the Ace of Swords, it's leading to a decision. It's basically going to be put to a test as to whether you fully integrated this great shift that you've obviously have been gone through. Anything else? Yeah, look at this. The arrow has not been fired yet. Oh, I see the Queen of Cups. And I see the 4 of Cups. Again, Especially if this is a love connection. This Queen of Cups, who was very loving and giving and nurturing, literally didn't want to see this Ace of Cups anymore. Even if you would have been presented with like a different choice, you wouldn't have wanted it because it wasn't what you desired. Okay. Yeah, it's the King of Swords. Like, honestly, you are getting this communication, but it seems like it has taken quite some time. Someone shooting their shot. But are they gonna miss? That's a good question. Maybe you were also waiting for like some kind of news, like letter announcement, and that caused you a lot of stress as well. Is there anything else? Yeah, the moon. I'm telling you, someone has been keeping an eye on you. There was a longing, or there is a longing. Look, there's temptation, the devil, the sun, and the Knight of Swords. There was always this craving for happiness, but it was viewed as temptation, as something that was forbidden. But now this person is rushing in. What is this? Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, like, sorry, probably couldn't see it. Why didn't they? Like, whoever this is. Why didn't they communicate? Yeah, because honestly, they were indecisive. They were blind. Someone cannot communicate if they haven't made a decision. Or if someone was unable to see someone's or the value of something. That's like an artist that hasn't been discovered yet. That doesn't mean that the artist isn't amazing and great and worthy of all the recognition there is. But if the right person hasn't seen their work, it's not being recognized. And that is unfair. But what I'm also getting is, ask yourself, have you also recognized your own worth? Because the moment that you recognize your own worth, you're becoming magnetic. And that can sometimes be very frustrating because, especially if you're down in the dumps and things don't work out or there are a lot of stress factors, we tend to focus on the negative and try to problem solve instead of like trying to, okay, yeah, this is bad, acknowledging it, because obviously it is, and it's not easy. So what can I do to change it, to also lighten the mood? Because the more relaxed you are, wowzers, I had to yawn. Wow, a release. There was a release that was needed, something that was held on to. Maybe some kind of limiting belief, whether this is regarding love or maybe your own talents, your own worth. And especially if this is a counterpart connection, then you both have been mirroring. And if you have not recognized your own worth, the chances that your counterpart is waking up and also finally seeing that worth are fairly slim, because it's like as if you don't find the right radio station. It's like really muffled, like and it's really uncomfortable. And it's not because the frequency is not there or it couldn't be found, but something is messing with the signal. And the stronger and the more clear you are in what station you belong, the easier it is for someone to find your channel. Especially the ones who are meant to find it. Yeah, the Sun, the Queen of Swords. I'm also getting, it's very important to have healthy boundaries. Is there anything else that your angels want to say? Yeah, no. You have done it. You have literally, no. They're ending with the same message. You are closing out on this heartbreak. Whether you're receiving this communication from someone else or you're receiving this communication through your angels, maybe this message is already giving you the clarity, or you're giving yourself the clarity with the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Becoming clear of your own infinite potential and worth. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. And that's exactly what you deserve. Either someone is now going to communicate that they see you as the Queen of Cups, that they want to give equally to you after they hadn't done this in the past, which is then moving this into the Ten of Pentacles. And I love that there is a lighthouse on it, because I almost said it. If you know who you are, you will always attract the right people and the right opportunities in. And don't let this be triggering to you, because you might think, okay, I'm not manifesting the right thing in, but I'm working so much on myself. So is it not good enough? It is. But why are you doubting it? Why does it trigger you? It's not meant to trigger you. You're actually on your way. That great shift. But maybe you lost belief. Maybe you lost faith. This is meant for you, okay? This is coming in. The action is being taken. And that is only possible because you have done the work. And if you're in a love connection that is a counterpart connection, I can guarantee you one thing. You both are mirroring each other. You might not be experiencing exactly the same thing, but similar things. And yet, very much customized based on what you individually have to heal or face or grow, okay? Now I'm hearing something, well, maybe someone needs to grow some cojones. Well, ah, gosh, I don't know. That was so random. I'm so sorry. Anyway, yeah, the great shift is here. You've done it. You deserve it. And the pain is ending now. Take care. Bye-bye.